that trailer. That is not on this property.
Oh.
So if you want to...
This this trailer? Begin this area?
This side.
Oh.
The driver belongs to the other person.
The other person, that is correct.
Okay.
Let me just show you on the map so we have an idea of where you are right now. This is the piece with the trailer. So we're standing like right here.
Oh, okay.
Looking this way.
Oh.
Okay. The trailer is on that side.
Is on that piece of property.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
All right. And there are a lot of logging roads because that's what they used it for. So we're walking on this way.
Oh, okay.
Just be careful because it's slippery with the leaves.
We've owned this property since 1961.
Oh, a long time.
Long time.
Before, when you own this, you got this from your parents? You're a small boy.
We're in the bluestone business and the lumber business.
Oh.
Have you ever been in Rockefeller Center?
Oh.
Mm-hmm. All the stone in Rockefeller Center is ours.
Oh.
From over here?
From our quarters.
From this area, not from this property.
Oh,
Not from this property, but from this area.
Okay.
We've been in business more than 100 years.
Oh, okay.
All right, record your voice.
We bought this land just as a woodlot to have to cut timber to feed our sawmill.
Okay.
And it was before me. It was my uncle and my dad and his brother. We have a road system all the way around through the property. And it doesn't come out quite at the other side because I didn't want people riding four-wheelers in here.
Mm-hmm.
So I just stopped the road. But this borders on another town road on the other side of the lake. There's lots of big fish in this lake.
这些树里边有的是可以砍了，现在。不过再长几年更好，再长几年，再粗一点。
There's a lot of bass in it.
这里在自己的林场里可以打猎吗？
可以啊，都可以。这个美国人买林场，他们第一个作用呢，就是说投资啊，等于是买块地等它升值。然后第二个作用就是他们打猎、娱乐嘛，在这儿度假，有的盖一个小木屋。
但是不需要申请执照。
什么？你说那个打猎的证啊？
对。
打猎证，那个很简单，30块钱一年。
好像钓鱼一样。对。
然后你在你自己的这个林场里，你也不受限制。你要去公共的那种，州立公园的林场里，人家是有时间的，每年什么时间，可能就那么一个来月的时间。你在你自己的林场，啊，对了，这个林场还有一个收益的方法，就是很多人他们建立那个打猎俱乐部，就是你发展会员嘛，他来你这儿打猎，他们往往是好多这个打猎俱乐部的人员就给你分摊了这个税了，每个人比如说交个几百块钱。
这个林场会有会对别人的占用的问题？
不会的，你这个美国是私人财产保护的，怎么可能呢？那个罗斯福家在我们那边买了3万英亩的，都买了100年了，他这个买了50来年了。别人怎么可能来侵占呢？他们，而且那个你没有林场的人，你可以就去州立公园嘛。
因为他没有林场，你放在那里，你没有动嘛，你也不会去看嘛，你也不会去巡视嘛。那因为在纽约呢，买房子那个土地啊，都有一点点的侵占问题。那
没听说过怎么？OK， 美国人都很自觉的，我们出去转的时候都注意看，一般都查嘛，都是查那个州立国有土地、州立公园。 才进去呢，普通的你不了解的那种都不进去的，都知道是人家私人的，或者有的人家在门口放个牌子，怎么可能去侵占呢？
We have cut timber on this property at least 5 times.
At least 5 times. How many years for 5 times? A year?
It depends on there were different species at one time, and now it's almost all black cherry. The last time I cut was in 98, or yeah, about 6 years ago I cut a little bit. But when my uncle bought it at first, they cut 400,000 feet off this 100 and some acres that is woodland on it. And then we've cut numerous times smaller amounts, over the years. We have another piece that's 400 acres, not too far from here, that same deal, but it doesn't have a lake.
But that 5-6 times is over the 50 plus years.
5-6 times.
In other words, we don't cut. We
这
buy
树长得
logs
不
and
错。
timber from other people also. On our own lands, my uncle bought this for the recreational things, but it had a lot of timber on it because it was 4-foot wood chopping, which was when in the early 20th century, there were no woods here. They were all cut down. And that's how you got all this black cherry and these beautiful species that we have here. Because when they grew back, they came back and no one knew that cherry was going to be a very, special species, as you know from seeing it in, furniture. But all the Catskills have lots and lots of this 4-foot wood chopping stuff.
Cherry 挺值钱的。
Cherry
那大的长好的 cherry 卖6-7千一颗呢。Cherry 和 fir 都是比较值钱的。
它这里没有 cherry。你说的，因为你那个树应该很大。所谓的 cherry 不是那个水果 cherry 嘛，它是树的。
对，树就是类似于这个长得，反正颜色比较。 这个是 fir， 这个也挺值钱，这长大了，你知道？这绿的，这叫 fir， 这个大点的是3000块钱一颗。那个 cherry 呢，比它长得就是硬木嘛，比它长得更结实一些，是黑色的，长得很高呢。
做地板用，这个地板材有很多都是 cherry 的。
地板人们舍不得吧，一般都是做家具。
一般都是做家具。
对啊，这个地板一般都用松木就行了。
没有，我地板那个 cherry 很贵。
是啊。
我刚刚装修了一栋房子，就是用 cherry。
贵吧？比普通的松木要贵多了吧？
不过说实话，这个200多个 acre 90多万。
263个 acre。
263个 acre， 然后90多万，这价格蛮辣的。我对比一下其他的，它可能因为有 lake。
We never built on this piece. We never built on this piece because we wanted to keep it pristine and not disturbed.
Oh, okay.
The lake is about 30-some acres, and it's there's places where it might be 10, 12 feet deep. We have the neighbor who has that trailer up there.
Oh, okay.
His boundary line is just about where that boat is. And he owns that way. We own all this way. In fact, his
And
little...
this way.
And we own everything around the lake except this little piece that he has, and he can't get to it to build.
Because he can use it because
sure, he can use it. He uses it, but he's a union painter in New York City. He's a very nice man. I like him a lot. He's very conservative. He's the kind of guy that I like. He just bought it from family that was here. The grandfather bought the piece, the 15 acres, when my uncle bought the rest of the piece in 1961. Long time ago.
How many acre? How many owners own this lake?
Us.
3. Oh, 3. 这个湖 3 owner.
It's us and this guy here.
Okay. And that one.
There are 3.
Oh, 3.
I showed you the little piece on the other side.
Over there, but they can't get to the water.
It depends on how high the
They-
water
How high
is.
the water is.
They cannot get in water.
No.
It depends on how high the water is. See this
Oh,
piece
okay.
here?
If you see, there's just a
I see,
smidge.
I see.
There's it's almost it's all wet too. That's swampland.
Okay, this is the edge of the.
就3个人，这个湖就3个人来拥有。这地儿不错，你要是他们有的开那种就是叫打猎俱乐部的话，你有个湖，人就愿意来。你要没有水的话，一般人就差一点儿。
这个湖这里有30个 acre。
差不多吧，我看这边。
It's a very private lake. I let a few people fish if they want. There's very big fish in it. Pickerel, perch, bass.
That's great walking.
Oh yeah, you say this area a lot of fur. This very expensive, strong. This strong. Yeah, this is cherry, but the cherry with no leaves.
They fell off.
Yeah,
It's winter time.
Yeah.
这是个 cherry.
We
Cherry.
had such a windstorm last night. A lot got blown. Saw some of those trees down in the road on the way up.
它这里边枫树还不少，你知道这树林还有一种收益，就是从那个你看没有好多那个林场里边都穿着那小细管子吗？它是从枫树里边去抽枫糖浆啊。
哦。
一棵树上一年都抽，有的抽10来块，有的最多的能抽30块钱的。我上半年帮一个朋友买的那个林场里面有3万棵这个枫树啊，它那个枫糖浆要自己做，自己抽了，那个加工很简单，就是加热熬制嘛。它那个20万，要是抽枫糖浆自己做的话20万，但是他是租出去了，那个老主人租出去就是一颗才给他1块钱，就是别人抽他的枫糖浆。
因为你去做也要请人，也要花时间嘛。
这个你要再请人的话，就一般的这种农场啊，都是美国家庭农场，退休之后有的就是自己弄吧。那个很简单，就穿上那个塑料管子，然后每个地方隔一段挂一个桶，那个枫糖浆就直接流进去了。
This is a maple tree.
哦 ，maple tree， yeah， I know， 这就是那个我说的那个抽枫糖浆的，可以。
We have hard and soft maple on this piece. Most of the hard maple died when we had worm infestation from the bugs. And we cut a lot of hard maple when we first bought the piece in the early 1960s.
Oh yeah, my friend bought a maple farm. Do you know? He got a lot of maple.
For the maple syrup.
Yeah, the maple syrup. He want to do that. That's a very big farm, 600 acres. Every year they said he can for maple he can get $200,000.
Wow.
Yeah, big.
On the maple tree.
Yeah, in St. Louis country, that's a lot of maple tree.
Yeah.
就穿小细管就行，或者是有的人是你一次性的，你雇他
要打一个这样子圈吗？
打什么圈啊？
就是在树旁边打个圈，然后把它留下来吗？不需要吗？
不就这树之间用那个小细塑料管穿起来，穿进去之后那个有一个桶，然后那个。
Look at how tall it is, how straight, no limbs on it. That's a high price tree.
Why you make it a mount?
I'm going to cut it.
Oh.
If I don't sell the property, I'm going to cut it.
Oh, okay. You cut by yourself or just...
No, I have guys do it for me.
Okay. I know. I mean, you're hiding somebody, not someone business to come into to
Yeah,
to do it.
I have contractors that work for me, you know, because they're not full-time employees, but some of them I've bought logs from them over the last 40 years, or, you know, they just have a crew and then they'll come in and cut the trees and bring them down to my mill.
After you cut, you sold it or you?
I have a sawmill that I don't operate now, so I sell the logs because the economies of scale of having a small little circle mill, it's not worth doing it anymore. Plus there's no help. So it's much easier to get in the export business and have various people come to you and say, like where I manage timber, I spent a lot of, I didn't go to school for managing timber, but I've done it. It's all my life.
Mm-hmm.
And so I have this client that has, he's a Swiss-Israeli guy. They're all over the world. It took me almost 20 years to get them to even let me cut a tree. They called me up one day and said, Charlie, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because they had people on the board of directors in Geneva that didn't want to cut a tree for any reason. And then they saw that it was you know, I'm not a crazy person, and they've never even come and looked to see what well, the first year they did. There's one of the family members came and we walked this very steep mountain over in Mullaweemock to show them what we were doing.
Okay.
End of subject. Just send them a check.
Okay. Oh, by the way, you hold this forest almost 50 years? Yes, 50 years?
No, we've owned this 70 years.
Oh, 70, yeah. 70 years.
We've owned this property 70 years.
Yeah, 70 years. Can you remember how much you got from to sell the trees?
Well, the first year in board footage, my uncle cut 400,000 feet.
Oh, 400,000
board feet of timber. In other words, that tree is about that's about a 22 and a half, maybe 3, which means it's 60. That means it's 32 feet plus some other distance plus the and there's a calculation. You know, there's charts.
Mm-hmm.
So that tree right there, I'm gonna say it's probably $500 tree.
$500.
$500 tree.
Oh.
To cut it. But this is not an area where you get all the cherry veneer.
Mm-hmm.
The cherry veneer comes where you don't have had the worms where they kill the buds off the trees.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also we have other areas. My other piece that's across the way, the cherry is, the bark is more firm than this one is. It's it's smaller. There's veneer in some of these trees too, but these trees were more. They just don't make veneer because they have the gum in it. Gum is the negative for cherry.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, we can walk over the side.
You want to continue? Or?
Huh?
You want to continue a little further or not?
You want to go?
还进去吗？
You know where we own over there.
不需要。
You see the end of the lake.
Mm-hmm.
That's on us. And if you see the woods beyond the lake, that's about where the line comes, and I'll show you on the survey map. Cindy will show you on the survey map.
So we're standing right in here?
Yes.
Okay, and we're looking that way.
Yes.
And the end of the lake
Right
is here, and then it goes another. Oh, it's got to be a couple thousand feet, 3,000 feet to get out to the other road.
road.
It's a big piece of property.
Mm-hmm. you know, a lot this way, a lot that way.
And our neighbors are a group of monks from Europe, Western Europe. They're not cloistered, but they, you know, they just keep to themselves. So it's, and the guy up here, who's our neighbor, is the largest owner of commercial real estate on Worth Avenue in Palm Beach. He's a zillionaire.
Okay.
They all have good neighbors.
Okay.
Yeah.
We don't need,
Charlie?
we don't need to walk.
Had enough? We'll go around and come from the other side.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Do you want to see any more? Is this
It's
good?
okay. That's fine. That's fine. It's almost similar.
It's very similar.
No snake, right?
Not today. No poisonous snakes.
We don't have poisonous.
Is there some animals inside the deer
Oh,
and
lots
a
of
deer?
deer,
Have you seen the bear?
Lots of coyotes.
Have we seen bear? I haven't seen them. We know they're here, but I
Yeah,
haven't
yeah.
seen them yet.
Do you know last month I went to travel on the road? I saw
Oh, I
the
went
bear.
by?
Yeah,
I've seen
they
them
crossed
along
the road.
At
Yeah.
first you think they're like a big dog.
Yeah,
and
I
it
like
ends up being a
I
bear.
like the bear. I always want to get a small baby bear to raise. Our church, you know, our church used to get a baby bear who lost his parents.
Oh.
We raised him 2 weeks and then sent him to the zoo.
And then let 'em- oh,
The
the zoo.
zoo.
Oh.
He no parents. No
Oh.
parents.
And you helped.
The church, our church to raise.
Very nice.
Yeah, we saw that mama bear died and left the baby bear.
Oh.
I like the bear. Turkey? Have you seen turkey this area?
Oh yeah, wild turkey.
Yeah, I like wild turkey.
I like to see them fly. They're so
Yeah.
awkward.
这个林子还是挺漂亮的。
这需要买保险。
Have you buy the insurance about this forest? Have you buy the?
Excuse me?
You should buy the insurance every year.
Insurance.
Insurance, yes, we did.
It's fire insurance.
For what?
No fire insurance, just liability insurance for the property.
Yeah, you just get liability.
Liability,
Only liability.
yeah.
这边不用买那个火的，这边从来没着过火，都是
General liability like you would have on an open space piece of property.
How much every year?
It's not a lot, no.
No,
You can check with the insurance agent, but it's not a lot.
可能也就是一般都是几百块钱。
It's a deduction.
他那种一般的保险，就是说，比如说人来你这儿玩来了，或者打猎来了，受到对意外了呀，那个保险公司赔偿。这边不用，一般不用买那个。
林场没有火险。
有火险，但在这边他不用，这边一般他不用买。你要是在加州，你必须要买一个火险。它里边有的也可能会加上 会加上火险的。要加上火险，加上什么自然灾害的险，可能就会贵一点。这个你可以去问一问那个保险公司就行了。它不同的，你要不同的保险内容交不同的费用。